Okay, so at this point, we have cleaned up our rough sketch. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're basically going to copy and paste our drawings until our character moves outside of the stage here in Adobe Animate. Okay, so without uncovering the background, this is what we see. All right, so that's what the background looks like. Okay, so after that, we're going to basically extend this animation up until our character reaches the outside of the stage. And first of all, okay, so we're now going to extend our animation. But first of all, I think I'm gonna extend my background up until this area of the timeline. So this is a matter of estimation. Okay, so I'm going to press insert. Okay, right click, insert frame, or the shortcut of which is F5. And as you can see, we've just uh, we've just uh, completed the cleanup of our character. Okay, so after that, I can hide the rough sketch right there. Okay, without the background, you can actually see the rough sketch of my character. And if I'm going to hide it, that's how it looks like. It's a clean drawing. So okay, so uncovering the background, it looks like this. Okay, so after that, as you can see here in our model, the orientation of the walk posing is like this, which is similar to this one. Let me just show you. This is it's similar to this one right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to copy the squash because that's logically the next posing of our drawing. Okay, so after our drawing here, okay, let me just uncover and let me just turn off the rest of the windows. Okay, so after this stride, it's going to be squash based on the walk cycle diagram. Now, it is important that you always look at the walk cycle diagram for you to be guided. So, logically speaking, this is what it looks like. And of course, the logical next step or the logical next pose is the squash. And it should be this one. Okay, so I'm going to use my lasso tool, make sure everything is locked. All of the layers are locked. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to press Control C, which is the shortcut of copy. So it's Control C, and somewhere here, I'm going to press F7 for insert blank keyframe and Control Shift V, which means the shortcut for the paste in place. Okay, so I'm going to activate the onion skin to see my previous drawing right here, the ghostly image. You can see the ghostly image right here, and I'm just gonna move it right here. Okay, now after the squash, it is going to be followed by the lift. Okay, so make sure that the framings are uh, in four. Okay, it should be not in twos, but rather in four frames. There are four frames each for each exposure of the drawing. So let's count the frame right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the exposure of this keyframe right here by selecting right click and remove frames, or the shortcut of which is Shift F5. Okay, so by now you've already known the commands of the frame by frame animation. So if you are unfamiliar with how to execute the frame by frame animation, such as the commands that I'm executing right now, you have to refer to the Adobe Animate Basics, the frame-by-frame animation method in Adobe Animate, which I recorded some time ago, and it's uploaded in my channel. Okay, so make sure that each keyframes are 4 frames in spaces or in gaps. Okay, so ang ibig sabihin, dapat 4 frames yung pagitan ng bawat keyframe. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, F7, 1, 2, 3, 4, F7. Ayan, ano? So dalawang blank keyframe yung ginawa natin. Okay, so after this one, this will be followed by the lift. So ayan siya, di ba? So hahanap tayo ng lift. So ito yung kanina, so ito yon. So importante na tumingin tayo sa walk cycle diagram. Kasi maliligaw tayo pag hindi tayo tumingin. Ako kasi, kabisado ko na yung walk cycle, kaya hindi ko na kailangan tumingin dito sa walk cycle diagram. So, okay. So, okay, then this will be followed by the stride. So, ito yung susunod na stride dyan. Control-C, Control-Shift-V. O, activate the onion skin para magkaroon ka ng guide. Tapos, F7. So, after na stride, syempre squash yun. Control-C, Control-Shift-V. So, Control-C, Control-Shift-V lang. Okay, so ayan, iuurong natin siya ngayon. Napunta dito. Okay. Okay, so hanggang sa lumabas siya ng stage. Okay. So far, puro key poses pa lang to, no? Okay, so ituloy-tuloy lang natin ang Control-C, Control-Shift-V. So dito mag-F7 muna ako kasi diyan ko ilalagay yung drawing ko. Okay, so ito yung previous drawing right here. So makikita mo, okay, isa siyang squash. This is a squash, which logically will be followed by the lift. At ito yung lift na yon. Control-C, then Control-Shift-V, onion skin, and pwedeng ganyan. Okay? So hanggang sa lumabas siya ng stage. Okay? So tuloy-tuloy lang natin hanggang sa lumabas siya ng stage. Okay? Okay, so at this point, we have already cleaned up our character. So, and our character is already going off screen at this point. Okay, you might need some extension. You might need to extend the background depending on the number of drawings or the number of the length of the animation. So all you have to do is when you want to extend the exposure of something, like for example the exposure of the background, you have to press F5, which means insert, or rather insert frame. Okay, it means insert frame. Okay, so this one, you might want to extend this further up until this point. So it stops there. Make sure that it goes beyond, well beyond the borders of the stage. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so these are all key poses and breakdowns. So I haven't done the in-between drawings. Okay, so all right, that's basically our character. It's going okay, it's basically standing still before it moves. Okay, so our character is standing momentarily, and then he begins to move outside of the stage. Okay, now if you press the icon right here which says clip content outside the stage, you won't see the outside of the stage. So there you go. So we're done with cleaning up our character. Okay. So that's it. And the next thing I'm gonna do is the in-betweens. Okay. So for now, I've just finished the key poses or cleaning up the key poses. Okay. So I'll see you in the next video.